Hello, everyone. No, no, I was waiting on purpose, guys. I was letting people join. No! Shush. Okay, now everyone can hear you.
Hello! He's late as always!
No!
You gotta change the screen, Brandon. It still
Yeah, I
says
gotta
starting
change
soon.
the screen. Okay, okay. Hello, everyone. And there's your profile
Oh, there
pic.
you are.
Now it's
Hi,
finally showing
Brandon.
up. Hello. Hello, everyone. Yes, many of you are going to regret this. People are, okay, there are people stumbling into this for the first time. And they're like, what on earth is this? Oh, what a spectacular start to the new year for me. And end to the new year for many other people. Oh.
This is gonna be fun.
Yes, this is going to be very fun. Oh! 5 subscribers left! 5 left, guys!
Oh my god!
We can make it! Okay, technically...
Still got 3 hours left.
On your end. For me, it's too late. It's already 2023 for me. But since you live on the other side of the world, technically it's not over yet. Let's see if we can make it to 60k.
Yeah, unsubscribe.
Guys, unsubscribe everyone. We gotta make it. We gotta make it a close call. We gotta make it a. Oh, it's like, is he gonna make it? Oh crap! People actually unsubscribed. What the heck, guys? People actually took it seriously. No, it's like, oh no! It's getting lower. Stop! Oh. Why? This is painful. Unsubscribe. No, but this will
look back on the analytics for the stream and it's gonna say
it's just gonna show you lost 20 subscribers. Usually it's just like 1 or 2, but now it's like no. You guys suck.
Get got.
You guys suck.
Get got.
But then again, if we make a comeback and like right as we're going 10, 9, 8, then it manages to hit 60k, that'd be pretty satisfying. Because like if we just suddenly hit 60k right now as it is, then I don't know, maybe it'd just be a little bit unsatisfying or a little bit anticlimactic. Okay. You want to know what'll also be anticlimactic? This fanfic. So for the people who just joined and have no idea what's going on and like would like a little bit of context.
Context is overrated.
Context, yeah, okay. On the Discord server, I don't know where it started. There was this meme where somebody like with the entire Brandon X Notaku thing, and Baron, who is a writer, just went out of his way to he created an entire fanfic and everyone's like, yeah, do it. And a little bit ago he said Merry Christmas and he sent me this.
Oh, I just subscribed. It says I just
subscribed.
subscribed.
Oh wow, you just subscribed. You were one of the people who unsubscribed. Okay. No, it is not only one page. This will probably take us, I don't know, probably an hour to get through, considering that I read pretty slowly. Realistically, it'd probably only take like 30 minutes, but whatever. This is like, we're probably going to go on tangents or whatever.
Also, what I find funny is the story you just gave for the context of this was completely wrong, Brandon. You have no idea what happened.
Yeah, I have a forgetful memory. Why don't you go ahead and summarize?
So what actually happened was the people who you said were asking for it, there was no one. It was just me.
What? It was just you.
I saw that Baron wrote fan fiction because he had said it in his thing, and my eyes lit up. I had the brightest idea.
No.
I added him. I said, Baron, I need you to write a fan fiction between me and Brandon, and we will read it on stream. He said, "Oh, I don't know." I said, "You do.
Oh,
Do
no.
it. It would be funny." No one else, and then
No one else was supporting
said
it.
Baron to do it. I was saying that we were having this conversation in general. No one else even acknowledged it. I
Everyone was just
told
ignoring
him
it.
to do it, and I begged him to do it, so he did it. So this was not asked for by anyone other than me.
Literally just you. Oh my god, you suck. You suck. It's because of you that we're here today, and we're doing it now. Okay. Notaku's the one who wanted this, guys.
I was the only
Don't
one
blame
who
me
wanted
for this. He was the one who made me do this. He was like, Brandon, you gotta stream it. Brandon, you gotta stream it. And I'm like, no, I don't want to stream it. And he's like, you're gonna do it. So
it's gonna be so funny. It's gonna be so funny, Brandon.
Why? What a spectacular start to the new year, guys. Woohoo! Happy New Year! Okay, are we gonna start now? Stop dawdling about. Let's actually do this.
Okay.
Make Brandon suffer. Okay. Part 1. Do you want me to start the music? Should it be silent?
We got music?
No, it's just the same one
It
as
should.
usual.
We should get some like semi-romantic one.
No.
Yes.
This is bad enough as it is.
It's gotta be semi-romantic.
I don't want to find anything that's...
Not like super romantic. It's gotta be sort of casual date music.
Oh god. Fine, at least send me the link or something, since like it's gotta be
I'm going
copyright
to.
free. It's gotta be copyright free. Careless Whisper, no! Shut up, Ethan!
Careless whispers later.
That'd go on...
That's when things...
That'd be funny for
that's
like
when things
1
start
second,
getting-
and then it just... and then it just get really awkward. And in the end, Rem somehow rejects Notaku again. Japanese Goblin, best
see.
romantic music. Yeah, play some of the Omae wa Mushinderu music.
Here
very-
we go. This is a good one.
Okay, God, what is this?
There you go.
Let's see. Love piano songs for romantic dates. Italian restaurant dinner music.
This is gonna be great, guys.
This is terrible.
I'm actually gonna have it playing on
Is
my
this
end,
copyright-
Too, so I can
is this-
actually hear it.
Is this copyright free?
In the description, it doesn't say it's copyright, so I'm assuming not.
Usually,
If it's copyrighted, it usually says something down there.
Usually if it's not copy... Oh, yeah, true. I hate this. Can everyone hear it properly? Getting ourselves into the mood.
Mm-hmm.
Are we really doing this? Yes, we are doing this. Baron went out of his way to write this for us, and he suffered through it. So now we have to suffer too.
Someone make a visual novel out of this. Yes.
No.
John animation. Oh, that. Oh my God. Animation.
Oh,
that'd be so
no.
amazing.
We've got 4 subscribers left. Let's see how we can... Okay. I'll just keep it in the corner of my
You
window.
bringing attention to it just gonna make it worse, Brandon.
I know. I'll just keep it in the corner of my screen, so if I notice it goes up. There. Okay. Brandon, turn up the music a little. Are you for real? Okay. How's that? You all ready?
It's so romantic.
Let's just get started.
Brandon.
Yep. Okay. The birds chirped quietly in the distance. The giant ball of light hangs above them, with no clouds getting in the way, as the earth gets plenty of sunlight. The wind breezes past through the park, as the children sing happily while flying their kites. In a quiet and peaceful park, somewhere in California, there stood a certain individual who was about to have a nice and relaxing picnic. So, what, I'm the one who went to you. Great.
Of course.
Couldn't be
of course.
Australia. A
Why would
man.
I go to Australia? That's just dumb.
'Cause
They have
it's
kangaroos
awesome.
and spiders.
Yeah, we also have beaches. Those are nice.
California has beaches, and that's what it's
Yeah,
known
but-
for, Brandon.
Nah, Australia is known for its beaches. It has the best beaches
They're also
in
known
the
for its
world.
spiders and kangaroos.
Yeah, it's
We are not
worth
known
it.
for that.
A man with who is there's a certain individual who is about to have a nice and relaxing picnic. A man with many talents and accomplishments. Yeah, sure. X for doubt. A man named Notaku. I love how that's your actual name in this, and not just your nickname. When do the children get involved? People are just. Ew, Notaku lives in California.
Hey, not my choice. I was just born here, all right?
Yeah, so was I. I was born in Australia. Notaku felt relieved that his day off would be on such a nice day. He found a spot to place down his belongings and was just about to join the other people having a picnic until someone from behind shouted out to him. "Hey, wait! Wait up!" Huff, huff, shouted another man in the distance while running slightly out of breath as he pants lightly with every step he took. The man's shout was not in vain. Notaku turned around to see where the noise was coming from and saw a stick nimbly and cautiously running over to him, carrying a mountain of baskets. Bro, is he calling me a stick? Why is it that you're the one who has many talents and accomplishments and I'm the stick?
Sure.
Baron
I didn't tell him
decided
to do
this.
it. I just
It's
said do it.
inaccurate. I'm the one who's...
I
should
said
be
do it
reversed.
from his interpretation of us.
Yeah, he did that because you're the one who begged it. He knew it'd be funny. Great. Oh god. Okay. Carrying a massive baskets, containers, and a slightly oversized basket so they could do the other secretly? What? What does that mean?
I know what it means.
No.
I'm not gonna say.
I'm not gonna think about that. Oh, sorry, Brandon. Couldn't believe I almost forgot you.
It's line. It's
Oh.
my line,
Oh, you're
Brandon.
supposed to be reading this. Okay.
Jeez.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry, Brandon. Couldn't believe I almost forgot you.
After dropping every piece of... Yeah, he always forgot me. Okay, that part's accurate. After dropping every piece of baggage he had in his own hands, Notaku ran over to the extremely tired Brandon, who was carrying the other luggage they had both prepared for the picnic. Why do I have to carry the heavy luggage again? You're way... You're way more stronger and muscular and hotter than me. I'm literally a walking stick. Hey, Brandon couldn't hold it any longer and dropped all of their remaining luggage down to the grass below as his arms started dangling off his shoulders. Out of stamina. What is this word choice? His arms started dangling off his shoulders? That makes it sound like they got ripped out of its sockets or something. Oh god.
Sorry, but you keep losing bets. How many times does this happen now? And besides, I knew you couldn't refuse a request from your boyfriend, right?
Oh my god. Bright red started spreading all over his face out of embarrassment. The last remark took Brandon by surprise. He was shocked at how bold his partner was. It had been exactly a year since, as if we'd lost a year, they started dating. And Brandon still wasn't used to this kind of treatment. So he hid his face behind his soft, tender hands out of embarrassment. Oh, is this
Aw,
you?
you're blushing. Come on now, don't be shy.
Do I really have to say this out loud?
You gotta say it, Brandon.
Do I really have to? I'm not blushing, Baka. This will not happen again. Furiated? What kind of a word is furiated? Is it infuriated or just... So much stuff to question. Holy shit, this is cringe. I'm already... Oh god, are you sure I'm gonna make it all the way through this? Oh Jesus
Here,
Christ.
I'll take a turn narrating.
No.
Infuriated, Brandon walks off to the picnic spot, dissatisfied with his small exchange with Notaku. Brandon denied blushing, but Notaku knew that wasn't the case. As long as they have been together, he knows how Brandon acts. They spent an entire year together, living together, caring for each other, having explored each other's body multiple times, even longer than they have known each other. Notaku only sighed, as this was a common sight when they were with one another. Brandon could never be straightforward with his feelings, and to him, that's just one of the charms Brandon has. Couldn't leave him ever, not in a million years. Notaku picked up the dropped luggage Brandon had left over to the picnic spot. There, Brandon was just finished setting up the picnic mat, where they could enjoy their day off.
Okay. Yeah, stop. I hate that they're calling me. I hate that they're calling me a tsundere in this, because it doesn't matter what I do now. I'm gonna look bad if I if I say that.
It's because you are a tsundere.
No, but like in other situations, in this situation, I legitimately am. I'm legitimately scared. I am legitimately hate this. But if I act like I hate it, then just Brandon's just a tsundere. But if I don't, then it's like, oh, Brandon's getting weirdly into this. So it's like, what am I supposed to say? I can't win.
Oh, Brandon, it's okay.
Oh no. Okay, continue.
When he notices Notaku approaching the picnic mat, Brandon pouts and turns his head away from him out of anger from what happened earlier. It seems to Notaku that he was still blushing from earlier, and that only made
Why
his
am I
cuteness
acting like a
points
girl?
increase.
Why am I the?
Still can't get over it? Come on, let's just sit down and enjoy our meal. You prepare it, alright?
I'm supposed to be the token tsundere god.
It's because you are.
I'm literally not. Brandon continues to pout. Oh my god, Darkness is donating now. I really wanted Brandon to read the explored part. I knew it'd be cringe. Brandon is a tsundere in the streets, but a yandere in the streets. Please shut up. Just shut up, Darkness. Please tell me this was made as a joke, please. Yes, it was made as a joke. This is all Notaku. This is Notaku's fault. He forced the writer in our Discord server to make it, and nobody wanted it except him. So,
and I'm loving
congratulations, Notaku. You got what you wanted in the end. We should have put this on Patreon and demanded that people pay for it. Just at least I would have. Okay, which part are we up to? Yeah,
Brandon continues to pout.
Brandon continues to pout as he and his dear boyfriend, Notaku, sit down next to each other under the warm rays of the sun and a blanket, much to the odd looks from others. Yeah, I better hope that people are looking weird, because this is weird. Notaku reaches for one of the baskets to grab a sandwich, where he gives it to Brandon and grabs another for his own. Both Brandon and Notaku have been busy in the past couple of days. They had little to no opportunities to spend time together. And finally, after a long week, they're able to find the time to sit down and enjoy a proper meal together in a peaceful environment.
Hey, this is accurate. It's
That's
been a while
not as
since we've
bad.
actually been to communicate with each other, Brandon. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
like it's
true.
actually happening
You
right
know,
now.
please don't correlate this to real life. Moments.
Also, you want to make this more personal? Instead of when it says Notaku, you could make it say Alex.
No, please, no, don't. Let's
Make
just
it more personal.
No, I'm trying to keep this as unpersonal as possible, please. So
We gotta make it more personal.
no. Moments like these only last an hour, maybe two, but to them it felt like a lifetime. They both have the same wish. No, we do not. They both have the same desire. No, we do not. And that wish is to spend the rest of their lives with the person sitting right next to them right now. There is nothing in this world that would make them happier than moments like these. And they're trying their damn best to keep being together like they are now. For now, they're enjoying this moment. I really hope that Baron actually integrated the entire divorce thing into this. I really hope he does. Oh god, what is chat saying? I'm ignoring chat right now. Sorry, guys. It's too much. Oh my god, people are getting into it as well. For now, they're enjoying this moment. Seconds felt like minutes, and minutes felt like hours. Isn't that like the opposite of a good thing? Like, isn't it usually time flies when you're having fun, and when you're not having fun, it feels like it's going on forever? So
Yeah,
this
it's
is
okay.
in this aspect, it's accurate. This would be agony for me. They couldn't tell how long it has been since they started the picnic. However, Notaku was a busy man. Okay, I'm convinced that Baron got our personalities mixed up because I'm way busier than you are, and like literally every description he's given of us should be swapped. Okay, except for the
Brandon's been
tsundere.
looking quick.
Except
Nick
for
Fairlights,
this.
I agree. Yes, please.
Oh no, people. Okay, except for the entire you're not a tsundere at all, so like I can't except for that part. But in every other aspect, this should be swapped. Okay, they couldn't tell how long it has been since they started the picnic. Oh yeah, Notaku was a busy man. He had places he needed to be. He could not mindlessly sit down on a mat forgetting about life and spend time with his most beloved. No matter how much he wanted to save this moment in the deepest core of his memory, he had other business to attend to. Looks like it's...
Oh yeah, it's mine.
Sorry.
Looks like it's almost time. Sorry, but I need to go back to do something. Let's back up quickly.
Notaku was the first to break the long silence. He was just about to get up and prepare to leave when he noticed something off with Brandon. Brandon appeared to be fidgeting, almost like he was freezing, but it doesn't appear to him that Brandon was cold in any way. But most of all, it doesn't seem like he heard him.
Hey, Brandon, you alright? I said we're packing, so you need to move out of the way.
Where are we going?
Home? I need to get back inside to attend a crucial event online. Now hurry up, I can't miss it.
Yeah,
Brandon's being broken.
Notaku missing an event. He'd never do that. Now hurry up, I can't miss it. Wait, already? But we haven't even... Oh god, no.
Was there something you wanted to do? My bad, let's do it some other time.
I hate everything. Wait, hang on. Oh, I can't possibly... I don't want you to go, no. There's something I wanted to do,
I'll go for a
guys.
little bit to let you have a break, Brandon. Brandon was at a loss for words. Couldn't believe what he had. He couldn't believe what he had heard from Notaku at that moment. Brandon opened and closed his mouth like a caught fish, unable to let out any thoughts of his own. Accurate. He kept thinking.
Okay, that part's accurate.
Until he finally composed his thoughts and finally asked a question to Alex's surprise.
Stop.
Why did you...
Just say Notaku.
Nope, it's like saying Alex.
Why did you go out to the park with me today?
A sudden wave of guilt passed over Alex. He knew how much this date meant for Brandon. After suffering long hours of work making videos on the internet,
This is literally me!
Together, only for that time to be cut short. Brandon, I love you. So I'm taking this short time for us to be together, okay? That's why we're here. It's a date. Alex spoke his mind. He thought he had said everything he needed to satisfy Brandon's curiosity, but Brandon's face hasn't changed at all. In fact, the opposite was true. Tears even started flowing down his eyes, and hiccups started to come from his throat.
Hick, that's it? That's the whole reason we came here?
Wait, why are you crying? Come on now, I took time off to be with you. What's wrong, baby?
No, shut up! No!
Alex quickly rushed over to Brandon and tried to calm him down. He had no idea what was going on through Brandon's mind. Has he forgotten something? Was there anything else he missed? If so, what was it? What was it that made Brandon tear up so much?
He wanted to
He
do it
tried
in
his
public,
best to console
God.
him, but nothing seems to be working. Hey, come on now, don't make a commotion in public. Here, have a glass of water. Alex's voice was suddenly cut by a loud slap on his right cheek. Brandon wasn't the toughest of guys, and Alex was someone who could possibly do... Okay, well, I wouldn't go that far. Maybe 10 push-ups in 5 minutes.
That would be incredibly
Maybe actually, like,
difficult.
Extra 0. with no sweat, but it still hurts regardless, both physically and mentally.
Okay, Malachi, wait, let's take a break from this now. Malachi McCarty says, okay, my mom told me I had to go to bed, so good night, see ya. Hope this nightmare ends ASAP.
Good night.
Thank you, Malachi. I hope it ends too, real quickly. No, I did not write this. Baron wrote this, as if I could write anything this kind of abomination. This is the best. Holy shit, better than most romance anime. You guys suck. Oh my god, what is this next line? Do I really need a... Notaku, you sussy baka! Brandon ran off in the distance with those parting words. Running away from his dear boyfriend in tears, leaving behind the entire luggage for Notaku to carry all by himself. Yeah, he deserves it. Meanwhile, Notaku was standing still as a statue in bewilderment. What did he do wrong? His body stood motionlessly, while his brain worked at 100% capacity to figure out what just happened. Isn't it me who's supposed to be the clueless one? Seriously. Notaku wanted to run like the wind to catch Brandon. He wanted to try and catch up to him, to hug him. No, okay, you can read this part. You can read this part. You can read this part.
Alex wanted to run like the wind to catch Brandon.
Oh, hell no. Did he just not just say sussy?
Hug him. Hug him like he had never hugged him before. Hug him while caressing his rough, spiky hair and telling him, I love you, softly into his ears. But that situation is impossible. Time was running out and he needed to pack up fast if he wanted to attend this crucial event.
Crucial event.
Alex
What is that
quickly
crucial
packed
event?
everything up and bids farewell to the park. Unlike Brandon, Alex managed to carry all of the heavy items they had brought and place it all back in the car with no sweat. He puts up a final few luggages inside, he bids farewell, and starts up the car engine in the dark, underground parking lot.
Wait, why are we in a dark underground parking lot all of a sudden? I thought we were outside.
Don't question it, Brandon. Don't question it, Brandon. Don't question it. Brandon could go home on his own? Thought Alex. He's not the kind of person who would randomly do something like this. If I give him some alone time, he should be fine and come back home, surely.
Yep, that's not gonna happen.
Alex trusted Brandon like his own family, and he drove off the dark parking lot, thinking everything would just go back to normal if he only gave him time.
Ah, finally, some distance. Now we've gotten to the good part
The
of the
ride
story.
home felt shorter than usual. Not because he had someone else talking to him in the car to pass the time, but because there was someone else in his mind throughout the full ride.
It better not be me.
His mind was only occupied by one thing, and that thing made him question his decisions a little bit. But what is done is done. He had to continue moving forward with his business, and Brandon could be back to normal in no time. With a profound resolve, by the time they had returned, he kicked the door open with his manly, strong thighs and immediately got ready for his business. There's no going back now.
It's VTubing time! Oh, he's a VTuber. I see. This part actually fits. Okay. What's more? I love it when Brandon said, oh my god. We're only at part 2. How far are we through the story? We're about a third.
Almost halfway.
We're about a third way through the story. Okay, that's not as bad. It's VTubing time. Part 2. The sun has started to set on the city, and the lights are popping up left and right to tell everyone to go home before it gets dark. Brandon Riley was quietly walking along the cold streets of the city. Wild. Whoa, the music is even matching with this. White clouds puff out from his mouth, and with each step he took the temperature... What? Oh, wait. And with each step he took, the temperature only drops. He felt ashamed from what he did earlier and tried to forget. I do not feel any sort of shame whatsoever. Slapping Notaku, that part is inaccurate. I feel very, very good about myself, actually. He felt ashamed from what he did earlier and tried to forget about it by taking the long way home. He thought there was no point calling Notaku since he was busy. Instead, he opted to just walk home all by himself in the cold with minimal clothing protecting against the chilling winds. Like his beloved boyfriend, his brain was racking with thoughts, but it did nothing but overload him with information he didn't need. Brandon was a smart guy. Oh, finally, the story compliments me for once. But he analyzed things for a living. But even so, analyzing the future seemed impossible. No. I can't get myself over with this silly fight. I just have to go home and face him like a man. Oh, finally, I'm acting in character now. Brandon found his own Brandon found his own resolve to go back and confront his significant other. He quickened his pace and ran all the way from the city center to the suburbs where they live. The cold didn't bother him anymore, as what's important was his beloved one. His stamina didn't matter to him because all he knew was he had to do was run. Whatever. I'm getting the grammar mixed up. Whatever. Run like the wind. Run like there's no tomorrow. Until
it's
eventually.
Like that scene in anime where the main
Oh,
character
yeah.
finds out their love in the cold and they go running to find them.
Except usually it's the girl who does that. Why am I the girl?
Exactly.
I hate this.
Because you're the tsundere.
Yeah, shut up. Nah, guys can be tsunderes. What are you talking about? There are plenty of guy tsunderes.
Like you.
Shut up. Anyways, until eventually he made it. Brandon had successfully trudged through the cold and his own weak stamina and made it home in "Can we get much higher?" one piece. His jagged, uneven breaths was all he could hear as he stood on the porch to the front door of the house. He kept standing by the door, nervous for what might happen if he simply turned the knob and entered. Is Notaku angry at me? Did I overdo it? Questions were getting in the way of him and his own house, so Brandon only shook his head to try to forget everything and simply entered without a second thought. I'm home! Did I say that? Brandon finally went inside and shut the door behind him. The cold air from outside contrasts heavily with the warm air indoors. But Brandon doesn't feel so warm inside his own body, as Notaku wasn't there greeting him by the door with the bright and cheerful smile he always does. Instead, the house seemed completely empty. But that can't be. Notaku's car is parked right outside. Did something happen? The dimly lit entrance did not make Brandon's mood better, as he limply walked to the living room sofa to lie on, where he would stare at the ceiling to cope with his sadness. Brandon could not lose hope just yet. Notaku was simply busy. That's just it. He couldn't believe how stupid he must have looked. Now that's something I get used to. Getting worried about someone not greeting you when they're obviously occupied with something just didn't sit right with Brandon. He breathed a sigh of relief to remember he wasn't being ignored on purpose. However, there was a mystery that suddenly popped up in Brandon's mind. What was it that Notaku was so busy with? What was more important than their date was that he would just cut it short. I get the feeling that Baron didn't quite go back through everything to spell check it because he couldn't bear to see the thing that he just created.
Spell checking is overrated.
I can't blame him, honestly. I do the same. What was more important than their date was that he would just cut it short. Notaku said something like an online event, but that was it. Brandon had full faith in Notaku, so he thought it was something super important, like a college internship or something. Brandon sat right up and fixed his unhealthy posture to calm himself down from all the madness that was happening. He could only be optimistic about the situation, and that was that. He will only have full faith in Notaku, and everything will be better later on at night. Yeah, and how did that work out last time? I will have full faith in Notaku. I'm just joking. He slowly closed his eyes and was ready to take a break, until a sudden interruption broke his focus. Is this me who's saying it? No, that's not. I think that's you. You gotta say it.
I don't think it's me, but I'll say it.
It says that scream came out of nowhere. Oh, I don't think the mic picked it up properly. It cut off. Say it again.
Say it again.
Say it again. Ah, there we go. That scream came out of nowhere. Brandon was startled and jumped back on the sofa far enough to fall to the floor head first. A scream that sounded like a girl's scream was nightmarish to hear, especially when the house was supposed to be very quiet. Okay, good. My guess was correct. It wasn't me. I'm glad. You even got the it sounded like a girl scream down pat. Great job. But weirdly of all, that scream came from the direction of Notaku's room. And when Brandon thought about it for a second, as odd as it may sound, that voice sounded like Notaku's. Oh wow, who would have known that Notaku's voice would come from Notaku's room? That's real. Brandon thought he was done questioning things for today, but one more popped up right before he went to sleep. Brandon couldn't be more angry how his day kept getting worse and worse, and just as he was about to sleep, being interrupted by an ear-piercing scream was the last of it. I love how it implies
The music just got intense.
I love how it implies that your job as a VTuber is to just scream like a girl constantly. Like, I was like, wait, why? I don't get it. If we live together, then why is it that we didn't have much time together? Like, we literally live in the same house.
Maybe we'll figure that out.
With his furrowed brows, Brandon marched angrily towards Notaku's door to complain, and when he reached for the doorknob and opened it with full force, oh no, that's just great. As expected, he was greeted with his boyfriend sitting on his gaming chair. But what struck Brandon the most was what Notaku was doing. He was wearing merchandise of an anime girl he had never seen before. His two hands were holding some sort of glow stick. He was wearing a headband with a Japanese letter he couldn't read. But most shockingly of all was what was on his screen that drew his attention the most.
Okay, Brandon, I didn't notice you were home.
Brayden. It says Brayden. What is that? Brandon pointed at the monitor where it showed a lone anime girl seemingly sitting in her room with cafe music in the background, and multiple happy birthday cards were plastered all over the screen. He thought the sight looked odd, even for a weeb. That was still something he never expected Notaku to do. Oh man, even though this is exactly the sort of thing Notaku would do, I still like feel secondhand embarrassment reading this.
Hey man, do you want to get something to drink?
What is that?
Brandon,
What is that?
Reluctantly, Alex finally answered. This is, a VTuber. Her name's Hotaro-chan.
I thought you were busy with something important. Is it over?
No, it's not done yet.
Ah, so VTubing isn't even your job. You're just a shut-in.
I'm just watching VTubers.
I mean, at least that part's accurate to real life. Yeah, but Baron had me going for a second. Like, this isn't accurate at all. What are you talking about? Yeah, and then the twist, the reveals happen. It's like, yeah, okay, now it makes some form of sense. I mean, my mind. Notaku isn't faithful to his boyfriend at all. As if that's a surprise. This is, okay, go. No, it's not done yet. You're supposed to say that.
Already, okay. No, it's not done yet.
So what are you doing then?
Well...
Notaku was cornered. Okay, Brandon's deep stare was penetrating even the manly Notaku's heart. Can't really call yourself much of a man anymore after this reveal, eh? His guilt was rising and rising until he couldn't stay silent anymore.
So... the important online event I had to attend...
Shame.
was Hotaro-chan's birthday stream. Oh, she's a VTuber, by the way. I'm sure you'd like her.
How the turntables. Not a moment later, his door was slammed shut in front of him. Brandon ran away for the second time, retreating this time to the living room without saying anything to his boyfriend. Brandon could not face him right now. When he finally reached the couch, he could only bury his teary face inside one of the sofa cushions. He could only bury his face and yell like the world had betrayed him. His beloved boyfriend had ditched one of their most important times together in favor of another person, in favor of someone who doesn't even exist. Oh, well, VTubers do exist. I mean, I was like...
She's real to me.
No, she actually is real. They're just... yeah, they're more like idols and stuff, but whatever. Brandon kept yelling. His tears had dripped deep into the cushion, soaking it wet. He wanted to disappear. He wanted to wake up from this terrible dream. He wanted for all of this to be some sort of bad illusion that his mind made up. From a day that was planned to be the greatest day ever since they had started dating, turned into hell, where Brandon wants Notaku to be in the center ring of hell. That's you.
Up.
He started hearing things.
Brand. Yeah.
Maybe it was just the wind.
Snap out of it.
I love how the music is like changing like perfectly depending on the situation. I don't get how it's doing it, but like, okay. Brandon finally came to his senses. What he saw first was the face of his special lover, the man he loved the most, staring firmly into his face, constantly shaking Brandon's body to make sure he was awake. Brandon! Oh, sorry.
Get a grip of yourself and stop crying!
Brandon soon realized Notaku's face was only inches apart. If he do we really? You read this part. You can get going.
If he leaned a little, they would surely have kissed. Hey man, I know you're upset, but just hear me out for a second, okay?
I can't escape this next line. Notaku, you dummy. You only pouted in return.
Brandon seemed to have calmed down a little, at least. His tears were still rolling down on a bit of his red cheeks, but at least he wasn't crying or screaming at the top of his lungs. Okay, firstly, I'm so sorry about the date. I didn't know it meant that much to you. I mean, I saw how enthusiastic you were when you made the food, but I had no idea how much you wanted it, so for that I'm sorry. His apology was sincere. He definitely meant it.
Yeah, he definitely did. Definitely. That's the sort of thing that...
However, Brandon did not seem satisfied with it whatsoever. Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate.
Yeah, okay, that sounds accurate. Exactly what were you sorry for?
For ditching you with the date, and for choosing to watch a VTuber's birthday stream over spending time with you. He apologized for the second time. This time, he thought he had said everything he needed to appeal to pouting Brandon. But it was not. Instead, Brandon averted his gaze, looking down on the floor as if an ant dance party was going on.
What kind of a metaphor is that? Oh, look, a dance party on the floor. That's it?
Excuse me?
That's it! Brandon
lashed back at Notaku, but he could not overpower the 6'2".
He even switched our heights! Bro, he just switched our heights! He asked us what our heights were. I said I'm 6'2" and that you're 5'6" or something, and then he just swapped them.
I'm 6'2".
He's just like, I don't. He just did that. Went, nah, I don't like that. I'm gonna swap that.
He could not overpower the 5'6" of a man, of not a beast. Instead, he got held back down on the soft couch. Brandon, calm down, man. Tell me all about it, please. Just calm down and tell me what I did wrong.
Oh my god. Brandon struggled to move even an inch from Notaku's gorilla grip. Yeah, doubt. And his futile escape attempts only wore him out. After using all of his energy on Notaku, he limply sat on the couch like a fish out of the water, unable to move. I just gave up. You forgot.
Sorry, what was that? Brandon, you're gonna have to speak louder so I can hear you.
You forgot that it was...
A little louder now, Brandon. You can do it.
Okay, not gonna lie, that sounds like something you'd say. You can do it. It's okay, Brandon. You can do it. You ditched our date in favor of some random anime girl that you can't even see or meet in real life. I mean, technically you could. Whatever. You just wouldn't know. You did that in our first anniversary! Brandon finally made his thoughts clear. The reason he was so angry, the reason he was so sad. Notaku could not believe his ears. How could he forget such an important date, yet he forgot? His mind could not begin to compute what just happened. How could he? Yeah, how could you, Notaku?
How could I?
What a failure of a boyfriend.
I'm so ashamed.
Notaku falters behind him as he widens the physical distance between him and Brandon. He stood in the dimly lit living room motionlessly. Oh, does it have to be dimly lit? Why couldn't it be in the middle of the day where there's...
Not as emotional.
No. Praying... He stood in the dimly lit living room motionlessly, praying to God their relationship distance doesn't go further than this. Brandon, meanwhile, with tears flowing in his eyes, stares at Notaku with absolute disgust. His frown gets bigger and bigger, but his pouting cheeks make him look like a chipmunk. What the heck, Baron? Are you... Oh my god. This... Well, it seems that 10 people left. I can't blame them. We're gonna continue anyways. This scene continues
It's
on.
too heavy for them.
It's too much for them. The scene continues on for a few seconds until Brandon finally breaks the silence. He wiped his entire face with his oversized sleeves and left the motionless Notaku to himself. Brandon never looked back at his current desperate boyfriend. Okay, he got the desperate part right. Notaku's. He didn't want to see his pathetic face. Damn, bro, now the story's roasting you. He quickly went back to his room and slammed the door as hard as he could, giving Notaku a slight jump. Notaku continued to sit in silence for a bit longer. His face looked so pale, it had put Korean plastic surgeons to shame. Oh my god, these metaphors are gold. I love these. It was quiet. His senses weren't working perfectly. The roles of Brandon and Notaku had a complete reverse. The spot where Brandon was crying rivers seconds ago was now occupied by Notaku. Damn, we're really getting the drama here. His brain was a train wreck. He had too much input in a short amount of time and wanted to avoid the worst outcome possible. But it's too late. It's too late, and he couldn't take his focus away from it anymore, and instead kept watching it from a distance. But this wasn't right. This was the birthday of Hotaru-chan, his favorite VTuber. It's not supposed to be a sad day. Hotaru-chan would be disappointed if she sees him right now. Wait, no! He shouldn't be thinking about his VTuber waifus right now. There should only be one person in his mind right now. The person who is dearest to him most. The person who he should be comforting. The person who he wants to... bury his big hot lips into this. Oh. This was supposed to be check, Notaku. This was supposed to be safe for work. It's supposed to be, Isn't that... It's a bit too descriptive for me. Okay, that's... Why aren't all romances this good?
To actually acquire the premium ride to the South Pole.
Oh my god!
He was actually there himself.
Oh my god!
Lust alone. He wakes up from his cabbage state and moves his bulky and cuts legs to walk with his shoulders as broad as a Roblox avatar.
This is comedy gold, guys.
Precious room.
Roblox app.
He quickly ran and reached to the room in no time, reaching for the door handle slowly and ripping apart the middle piece, like ripping a shirt, and threw away the busted door with his bare hands. What came first was the sound of Brandon's shriek of surprise. He always knew how much Brandon worked out, but damn, he might have just climaxed for a second. Brandon, we need to talk. The man he called out to was still in shock and awe at the sudden appearance of Alex. He quickly snapped out of it, however, after he yelled, "Brandon, the truth is... Alex clenched his fist to brace himself for what he was about to say. His eyes closed in, and his head was looking down. His outer appearance might have seemed strong and manly, but inside, he was as fragile as glass.
What is it, dude? If you're just gonna keep fidgeting in my whole doorway like that, I'd prefer it if you did place it somewhere else.
He didn't have the courage to say it. Hey, man. Just to be clear, I don't want to see you right now, okay? Oh, wait. That's
me. Hey, man.
So I'm sorry.
Hey, man, just to be clear, I don't want to see you right now, okay? Close the door. He
couldn't get his mouth open.
This is annoying. I'm gonna get out of here. Brandon was about to leave until...
Please, wait here. The feeling of a strong and burly hand grasped his hand as he was walking past him.
Dude, let go. I don't want to see your face.
Notaku had had enough. There's only one way to get out of this pinch.
Oh no, I can see where this is going.
He inhaled deeply to slowly lift his eyes to see Brandon's disgusted face in front of him. Brandon! Brandon's complaint was quickly drowned out by Notaku's scream. Brandon! I love you. I love you more than anyone on the earth. You're the only one that matters to me.
Someone clip this.
Although his heart was slightly wavering between Hotaro-chan and Brandon, the answer is obvious. What matters now was that he finally said it. Alex had finally found the courage he so desperately needed to convey his raw emotions. Time stood still for the both of them. For Alex, he had simply done the imaginable and did what he thought was best for the situation. His goal was to regain Brandon's heart, and he plans to keep it that way forever. But for now, he's waiting for a response. Meanwhile, Brandon, he felt like his entire body was hot for some reason. Has the AC stopped working? No, it can't be. If he looked at himself in the mirror right now, what kind of face was he making? Was he feeling joy, relief, sorrow, or shock? Was it possible to experience all the emotions at the same time? He cannot answer any of his own questions. He does not know. However, Brandon quickly realized that this feeling was not new to him. He had felt it before. Sometime in the past, when the calendar showed the same day and month, only the year was different. It was the day when Alex confessed to him 1 year ago, on the day they became lovers. Something suddenly clicked inside his head. There was no mystery. The emotion he was feeling was undoubtedly happiness. Brandon, don't give me that silent treatment. Hey, wait, why are you crying? Tears continuously flowed onto his face. There was no way to stop the dam. It had been breached completely. Get yourself together! Come on, get up! Alex tried to assist the limp Brandon, who had fallen onto the ground after his legs had given in.
Notaku, I love you too. Brandon tried his best to give a reply. The answer was obvious from the start, but there was something special about it. Perhaps it was because Notaku was worried that his beloved might have changed hearts. Or perhaps it was simply because he wanted to hear those magic words again. Well, but it felt like the door to heaven was opened, as he himself was delighted. Notaku felt the same. Wait, you gotta read this part. This is about you. What in God's name did I just click on? Everyone's just like the best thing ever. You clicked on art. Vector says no emotional joy behind Brandon's lines. I'm disappointed. Did you expect anything else? Did you expect me to say any of this unironically? You expect too much of me.
Notaku felt the same shred of happiness as the two lovebirds closed their arms around their body and embraced one another in a passionate hug. As they got the happy ending they wanted, they pulled their faces away for just a slight moment. Deeply into each other's eyes. And kissed. Time stopped moving once again.
Screw this,
the end.
What happened to the divorce, Baron? I asked you to put it in.
Bravo! It was a masterpiece!
Yeah, it's over, guys. It's over. I can't believe I just read through all that. Are you proud of yourself, Baron? He's probably going to watch the VOD of this and he's going to feel so proud of himself.
I'm proud of you,
That
Baron.
was awful.
It was amazing.
Notaku got what he wanted at the end of the day. Now I'm curious, Baron, how much has he himself ever read any boy love stuff, or has he ever read any kind of fan fiction? I want to know how accurate this is.
For research purposes only.
I want to know how accurate this is. Is this what a lot more boy love stuff is like, or is this just completely different? Brandon's going through his villain arc right now. Oh god. Oh man. We finished it at least. And for celebration, let's see how many people unsubscribed again. Jesus Christ, guys. Why are people unsubscribing? Well, actually, no. It makes perfect sense why they unsubscribe. They click on the stream. They click on the stream, see me doing this, and go unsubscribe. How many hours left until the new year for you? It was a very tame
for
story.
Me, 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Okay. I'm just glad there weren't any, you know, scenes. Thank you, Baron, for not subjecting me to that. Yeah.
Brandon, join the screen share.
What screen share? What are you sharing?
It's a screen share.
Yeah. 1 sec. It's finally over. We got 5 subscribers left, guys, and we can hit 60k. Let's see if we can hit it before it hits the new year for Notaku. Yeah, let's go. 4 left. Okay, I'll share the screen share. Let's see. What are you looking at? Oh, thank you, Sleeping Toast. Thank you so much for the $20.
It's because of my voice acting. It was so amazing. You ready for the epilogue, Brandon?
Oh no! Oh. It came back.
It's time for the epilogue, Brandon.
Yep. Of course. Why? I shouldn't be surprised. You did say that you were gonna do it. I'm gonna stop watching.
That's when they fucked.
Yeah, you don't have to outright say it, okay? This is the worst. Notaku should be a voice actor for real. Oh, good job.
Is there gonna be a sequel? Yes, there should. And you can write your own sequel, and we will read it on stream.
It's sad that they didn't do much with each other, but it was a solid story, I'll admit. 3 subscribers to go, guys. Let's go. 3 left. Wait a second.
This is my greatest idea ever.
I tweeted this out on Twitter, and someone, yeah, follow me on Twitter, by the way, linked in the description. But someone on Twitter said that it sucks because we were actually on time for once this time. But someone commented, I typed, I have faith that Notaku will actually show up this time, which actually ended up coming true. Hallelujah. And someone commented, if he doesn't, I'll upload a drawing of Rem calling Otaku mid.
No.
And I'm like, yes, that would have been epic, but he didn't. But we were actually on time this time, so tragic. Part of me hopes that he'll still do it, and he just sends it to me anyway, so I can show it to everyone. That'd be epic. No, fine, not that. But Notaku's got to be the one calling Rem mid. It's got to be the other way around. Make it extra painful.
Someone needs to make a commission more out of this, but this time as a manga. Yes, I agree.
Oh no. Brandon lore continues. Oh my god, guys.
I'm a genius.
Anime adaptation when. We should give him 60k and then unsub afterwards. Oh, let's go! 1 left! 1 left! Let's go! Oh my god. And now this is the point where people start unsubscribing. See? Just to make it like, yeah. 1 left.
So in character, I'm currently looking at VTubers on my phone.
Yeah, that part is in character.
Completely in character. This is a nice animation. It's Hololive Girls in the Rental Girlfriend opening.
Yeah. Oh, let's go! 60k! Woo! Let's go! We hit 60k!
Alright, now everyone unsubscribe.
Now everyone unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe.
I can end the stream now though. No, don't. It stays the same.
Too late, I already did it.
It stayed the same. Nothing's
Everyone
changed.
unsubscribe.
You probably just weren't subscribed from the beginning.
No, I was.
Everyone's like, quick, everyone unsub now. But it stayed the exact same. Probably because
why isn't it going down? Go back down.
And YouTube's like, nah, we're staying here. No! We still hit it. We still hit it. It counts. It counts in my heart. Whatever.
Do you know what's trending on Twitter?
No, what is?
Gay people.
Wait, for real? Now I gotta see. That'd be the most ironic timing ever. Let's just go on Twitter.
It's us, Brandon. It's us.
Yuri is. Yuri's trending. The Boys is trending.
I see 15,000 for gay people.
Are you for real? Maybe your phone was listening
Here,
to you.
I'll send it.
Wait a second. I gotta go on the trending tab. It seems to change. I don't see any.
I just sent it.
Let me see. Let's see. Oh my god, it is. It is.
It's
That
us,
is so
Brandon.
funny.
It's us.
It's like, yeah, we went trending. Our stream went so big that everyone had to check it out. It's just that awesome.
I'm so glad to be a part of the LBGTQ community.
I think
feel
you got
so
the
proud.
I think you got the letters wrong, but whatever. Who cares about the details? Who cares?
That just shut up.
Who's the Cinder right now?
I'm one of you now.
Okay, thank you guys so much for joining the stream. I think we can end things now.
Make more
Happy
so
New
we can
Year,
do it
everyone.
again.
Preferably not Yaoi next time. Why is subscribers constantly going up and down? Like, first it's 60,002, and now it's back to 59,999. So, whatever. I'm just gonna end things
messing
now.
with you.
They're messing with me.
Obviously.
I don't care anymore. I already hit 60k. So, like, even though it went back down again, I already hit 60k. There we go again. So, whatever. I'm going to. I can end this dumb romantic music now.
Oh, you still got the romance music?
I still had it playing. I still found it so funny though that how it would just constantly like
It was
would,
perfect.
It would perfectly switch for the moment as if the music knew. Like you had the perfect choice of music right there.
It was meant to be.
It was meant to be.
It was meant to be, Brandon.
Now time for the fan arts to roll. Oh, okay, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I think I'm gonna end the stream now. Yeah, I think that's good.
All right.
Okay, see you all. Thank you guys for joining the stream, and
Bye-bye.
I will see you guys next time, preferably with something different. Goodbye. Bye. See ya.
You know what goes on the internet stays on the internet forever, Brandon.
Shut up.
They
can hear.
Always
they
gonna
can
be a
still
part
hear,
of the internet.
They can still hear us, by the way.
Hi. This is never gonna leave the internet, Brandon. It's always gonna be there.
It's gonna be up forever. Was it worth it?
Yes, it was worth it.
Okay, I'm muting.